Hello again, Leviathan 556 here again, and I assume that most of you have already seen my video of the Western Arms Prime custom build that I've done from individual parts put together. So you guys are probably all wondering whatever happened to my G&P WOC that I featured in my earlier videos. Well, that turned out to be a project all on its own. So this was originally the G&P. However, there's been a serious overhaul to it. The receiver is actually an Inokatsu 2009 Colt hammer forged receiver in 7075 aluminum and hardcoat anodized. So it's no longer that die-casted G&P receiver that was kind of crap. However, the thing that still makes it G&P is the guts and the glory. It is still this original genuine steel G&P lower parts, which is the hammer, the sear, the disconnector, full auto connector, as well as the tried and true G&P hop-up system. The difference is, now to accommodate, since it's being in Inokatsu, it's 1-to-1, so a few things have to be changed up. Yeah, let's just start with the internals. So the lower parts are all the same. I still have my bad lever and everything. Difference is the bolt carrier length. Now this is a RA-Tech full steel carrier that has been custom machined to be slightly lighter. As you can see with the frame, it's been CNC cut out. I have a RA-Tech bolt nozzle here, as well as their end pass kit. And this bolt carrier is riding on a Stargarms key charging handle with a Badger Ordnance tactical latch. And it fits great in the Inokatsu upper receiver. Oh, and so in terms of the receiver extension, I have my BCM receiver extension buffer tube, as well as a 120% spring, and I believe this is again a Rock River Arms H1 buffer. And riding on the buffer tube is my mil-spec CTR, micro CTR with the enhanced rubber rub pad. And I always lock it in place with that right there. And then, let's see here. So that does it for the internals. Let's break it down. As you can see, I still have my bad lever. Nice hard bolt release. So that takes care of most of the internals. Yeah, so externally I have the main handguard, or handrail, or whatever rail, is a real Troy MRF CX 10-inch rail. It's a little bit heavier than the Daniel Defense ones, but it is a great tight free float rail, works great on the system. And inside of it is the steel G&P 11.5-inch or 10.5-inch barrel with the barrel extension pressed into it. And I have a Surefire MB556K brake to finish that off. So on the rail, obviously you can see it's been Magpul-rized out. All fixtures are mostly Magpul. I kind of like Magpul, what can I say? But we'll just go from the equipments and whatnot from the top and up beyond. So I have my my Aimpoint 3X magnifier with a matched up to a Aimpoint T1, micro T1, and these are of course replicas, but they still work great. And they are all on 1/3 co-witness to my sights, which are the Troy backup iron sights. And as you can see there, I still am using the Camming LaRue quick pivot mount here, and these are all quick disconnects in case I have to remove them. I have and in terms of my aiming aid, I have my Pro NT PEC 15 box, which is the green laser and illuminated IR. So it actually works great. It's actually, I believe it's 5 milliwatts, and it's very visible at nighttime and also in the daytime. In the 12 o'clock position, I still have my Falcon rail switch mount, which holds the switch for my Surefire mini scout light that I have, so I could do a temporary push there. Laser, unfortunately, I have to activate by thumb, but still works okay. So on the other side, I sometimes like to run this in 2-point. So I also have my what is this? This is the I believe this is the gear sector quick detached sling swivel. It's the real one. I got it from Rainier Arms, as with most of my stuff, Rainier Arms and Bravo Company USA. Let's see, also have my holding the hammer and pin assemblies. I have my K&S anti-rotation pins. I forgot to mention that, but yeah, that's about it in terms of what went into this rifle. So the guts is pretty much GMP, but externally, of course, everything's been tricked out. And so I started this project in December of 2010, finished in about early February of this year, and I've been using it ever since. And I'm pretty sure if you've been watching my skirmish videos, you've seen this rifle. But yeah, that's the project that I've been working on after my my custom build for the Prime Western Arms. So just to give you guys an idea of how the gun sounds and whatnot, I'll do a quick test fire. GMP PMAG. There we go. Didn't quite lock that, but okay. So that's about it for my overview of my other project, my GMP and Inokatsu transformation project. So if you want to find out more information about this rifle, check out the link in this annotated link down here, somewhere where I put it. And if you want to see this rifle in action, click on the link somewhere up here. Well, thanks for watching. As always, have fun.